clicked in me. Something like snapped in me. And it was a realization that I had about societies and the world that we live in, which a lot of people already had before me. It's not an original experience or idea, but I felt like the need to share it out because it was low-key tearing me apart. I can't keep this inside me anymore because it's kind of that deep. So, I'm talking about we don't value how truly amazing women are within our lives. Now let me elaborate. For example, right, a woman could read 20, 30 books in a month and no one will really care. For some reason, it's expected of women to frequently always have to be extraordinary, right? A lot of this actually, the conversations I've been seeing on Twitter about Barbie and the way that Greta has also illustrated this very point, I've come to the realization that it is much worse, much worse in terms of black women. Now, let me elaborate. Through my elaboration, I will give examples. As a black woman, I have grown up around black men. Because I'm black, it's not really that deep. And I don't know if it's who I am or just the people that I attract based off of who I am, but I always seem to gravitate towards friendships with men, and not for other reasons other than friendship, like purely friendship, right? But I'm becoming to realize more and more that this isn't the intention that men have in their life. Well, not all men, but I'm not gonna say that. But like, most of the times, the friendships that I end up having with men, typically don't go out as planned because they end up falling in love with me and virtually change the whole friendship dynamic, which I cannot tolerate. However, now I'm in a place within my life where I have made very valuable and meaningful friendships with men that I appreciate on the daily, and I'm able to see how great men are. Because of these friendships that I've had with men, because of the men within my life, I am able to see how amazing they are, and they don't have to be extraordinary to be amazing. That's a very important point. They don't have to be the best of the best at everything for me to recognize the greatness within them. However, when it comes to women, it appears that that's how society is. That we have to be extraordinary to be seen as people. We have to be extraordinary, and that's not even a guarantee. Right? It's not guaranteed that as you continue to be extraordinary that you're going to be seen as a person. 9 times out of 10, it does backfire and you're only seen for being extraordinary, but not seen. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it makes sense to me. It's something that I've been thinking about. Take Ice Spice, for example. A lot of her fan base, I love Ice Spice. Like, I really, really love her. But I love her for the right reasons. I don't just love her because she has a fat ass, even though her ass is fat and none of us can deny that. I love her because of her creativity. I love her because of the way that she's able to market herself. I love her because of her community. I love her because of the way she's able to collaborate with amazing and brilliant black bodies and minds. And the way that she's just able to... She's just that girl. Like, she's just able to communicate. And, like, she's able to she's just a cool person. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, if you see her and the way that she moves and the way that she acts around people, the way that she is with the people she collaborates, the way she's just so friendly, the way it's so easy for her fans to come up to her. Let me be specific. Female. The way it's so easy for female fans to go up to her, right? The way that she respects every woman, like every interaction that I've seen Ice Spice have with a woman online, in person, interviews, etc. It's just made me realize more and more how amazing she is as a person. But at the same time, I've come to realize that most of our fan base doesn't see her like that. And it stems from the same thing. Because she's so amazing. Like, her appearance is so good that a majority of her fan base only views her from her appearance, not even from her music. I've met people that are fans of Ice Spice that say that, like, we all know Ice Spice can't make good music, like, we're only there for one thing. And, like, I'll side-eye because I'm like, what? That's not true, because I know Ice Spice, and, well, I don't know Ice Spice, but I am a fan of Ice Spice, and I know for a fact her music is good. Literally, if you're an actual fan of Ice Spice, you will know her music is good, like genuinely good, you know? I feel like I'm looking at myself, I should be looking at the camera. Anyways, I'm trying to light my incense, but it ran out. So, let me, like, find another lighter, but anyways, yes. I'm aware this isn't the most professional setting, but I don't care. You know, this video that I'm making is mostly to do with appearance and how even to, like, adhering to the appearance that society wants you to be, it does not guarantee you the end result that you want. I'm going to be specific with that. Me specifically, from my perspective, right, I am a black woman with a good appearance. I have a nice face and a nice body. People like me because of my appearance and my body. But I know that I have so much more to offer than my appearance and my body. I know that I love, one of the things that I appreciate about me is the way that I love the people within my life, the way that I treat everyone that I care about within my life. It is some sort of, I don't know, it's like a kindness that I really haven't seen in other people. And that's okay, because that's me. That's who I am. I don't expect that out of everyone else. It's just for me. I like to be kind. Like, I love being a kind and loving and nice person to the people that I care about and the people within my life, right? A lot of people take that for granted because it's like the standards for black women are so high that people don't realize how extraordinary the black women in their lives are. Like, okay, if you're a guy, black guy, white guy, you have a black friend, white friend. Now, let me talk specifically from the black perspective here because I am black and I don't really know enough from the white perspective to be able to comment on this. Well, if you have a black friend in your life, like, ask yourself how extraordinary she is. How many things does she know how to do that you can't do? How many interests does she have? How many things, how beautiful is her brain? Like, how many beautiful conversations have you had with this woman? Yet, you don't really appreciate it. And what do I mean by you don't appreciate it? Like, have you really sat down and thought, wow, like, how can I have this conversation with this woman? Like, we were talking about butts and ass like 5 seconds ago, and all of a sudden we're talking about consciousness and the societal expectations that people put on black people. Or, I don't know, we can go from talking about shit, I don't know, man, like, go from talking about plants, talking about Hello Kitty, talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Why can she do that? Like, why is she so versatile? Black women are so versatile, but nobody appreciates it. You will see black women that are artists, amazing artists. They draw, paint, they can sculpt, they do poetry, they sing. How many black women do you know that can sing? And they can sing good, But do you appreciate it? Ask yourself right now, how many other people have you met like that? I feel like as a society, we need to start appreciating the blessings we receive more. And those blessings come with people as well. You need to appreciate the people in your life more. Because once they're gone, they're gone. Like, really, they're gone. Like, you're just going to reminisce on all those memories and all those conversations. Oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. But why didn't you notice it then? Why is it so difficult for society to realize how beautiful and amazing the women in their life are? Do you know how hard women work just to be considered ordinary? Because there's so many extraordinary women out there. It's so difficult for you to be considered extraordinary from a woman's perspective. Like, not even just from a woman's perspective. For society to view women as extraordinary, it's so difficult because women are so extraordinary that the bar is literally in heaven. Like, the bar is on top. And what's even worse is because women can see this. They recognize this. And because of that, they are able somehow to appreciate the bare minimum within everyone else. Like, I love all of my male friends so much. I see the greatness within them every day. But can they say the same thing about me? Maybe. But I could list, I could go on and on about how amazing these people in my life are. And I do. And I tell them. I tell my friends that I love them. I tell my friends that I care about them. And that's something that I do. I'm not putting like expectations on other people to, be like that with their friends. Like, everyone's friendship dynamic is different. At the same time, though, how often do you get your male friends doing that for you, or the males in your life doing that for you? Like, I feel like a lot of the times women are mostly appreciated when they're gone or when they're not around, because then it's apparent how hard they work. And I hate that. I hate that women are only appreciated when they leave a space, when it's no longer convenient anymore. Like, now all of a sudden you're starting to see the problems that this woman has been fixing within your life for the past years. Why couldn't you see it when you were with them? Why couldn't you appreciate it then? Because women can do that. Women are able to appreciate the men within their lives while they're still there and when they leave. But I find it so fascinating how it's so difficult for them to do that. And it's so difficult for them to admit, but women admit it all the time. I have conversations with my female friends all the time talking about the most deadbeat, fucked up men. I don't know, like, talking about I'm not going to air my private business on the internet, but talking about men that have done me so wrong within my life. Father figures, friends, just people that have done me so wrong within my life, and still being able to recognize the humanity within them. And I find it so interesting how when a woman makes a mistake, or when a woman does something that is out of the ordinary, that isn't really considered normal by society, it's so easy to disregard the humanity within her and to disregard how extraordinary she is despite it all. I don't know, man. It's just something that I've been thinking about a lot, and obviously it's much more nuanced than I'm making it seem. But yeah, I don't know. We need to change. We need to change as a society. On my Instagram story today, I put that I'm tired of society only valuing me for my appearance, and that my brain is much more beautiful than my face, and that my body's gonna rot anyways. Like, in fucking 200 years, who's gonna give a shit? No one, am I even gonna be remembered? I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna have a family. I can't guarantee anything. My body's gonna disappear, but my works might be discovered. My art might be discovered. The poetry that I write might be discovered. The things that I write might be discovered. But they might not at the same time. So why can't you appreciate me while I'm still here? We have blessings walking every day up and down these streets. Every day you meet a blessed person in your life. You will meet a talented, loving, kind person, an angel. But you won't appreciate them until they're gone. That's when you start to appreciate them, when they've left. Do people realize that the blessings, those people, those amazing people that they regret treating so wrongly are also people? Because they forgive, yes, they have a kind heart, but it pains them. Like, do people not understand that it pains them? Like, it really, really is so painful. Like, when you are a kind person and you are able to see all of this and understand why someone is doing that, and like it's so much. Like, I'm literally only 18. Like, why do I have to think about all that? You know, like, some people don't even think about that, but I have to because I'm mature. That's the curse. I can't act oblivious. It's gonna go against my moral code. These extraordinary women can't act oblivious to the mistreatment that they're getting, but there's nothing they can do about it. They can't shout to the world, hey, I deserve more recognition. I do this, that, and the other, because then it'll be like, no, you don't. Like, you're doing this because, like, why now do you want recognition for it? Why is it so wrong for women to simply ask to be seen as people, to be asked to be seen as humans, to be asked to be seen as people with hearts and souls and a life and a story of their own, with dreams of their own, with passions of their own? It's so difficult. 9 times out of 10, it's expected of a woman to drop all of her things, all of her dreams for a man. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen within my family. I've seen it happen with the women that have raised me. I've seen it happen with women. I've seen it happen with myself. I've seen it happen with my sisters. I've seen it happen everywhere. Because as a society, we've also conditioned these extraordinary women to believe that, wow, like, yeah, this is like totally normal. Like, it's fine. And like, it is fine. It's fine for you to drop everything for love. It's completely fine. Love is a very, very beautiful thing. At the same time, the people that you're dropping everything for don't appreciate how extraordinary you are. Like, if you're going to drop your life for someone, you should drop it for someone who is able to see you more than anyone else has seen you in your whole life. Not someone who sees you less than everyone else sees you. Do you get? And like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. I was going to make like a really nuanced, like epic, video for people to like actually sit down and think about. I don't know if this is gonna be effective within the caliber, but yeah, like, I don't know, I've just been sat down and thinking about it, because women are genuinely extraordinary, like, and men are too, but I'm talking about women right now. Women are extraordinary. They are amazing. They are talented beings. They create, bro, their vagina is literally place, because like, we are the bridge between spirit and the material. We can bring life to the planet. Like, without women, there would be no life. There would be no life. Like, simple as that. So I don't know, man. And obviously, I'm not like just disregarding women to just their biology. Like, there's just so many extraordinary things that women do that, like, honestly, I could keep going on and on and on. But of course, society mistreats that and does not appreciate it when it's there. They only appreciate it when it's gone. And I just find that very disgusting and it's very painful to be on the receiving end as well. Like, when you know that you are extraordinary, you know that you fit the job, you know that you're a hard worker, you know that you're that creative talent, you know that you're that person, you know that you're doing everything right and you're doing everything better than expected, and you still don't get it. It's just very, very heartbreaking to see that no matter how extraordinary you are within this world as a woman, it's just, it doesn't mean anything. Like, really, it really doesn't. Like, you can work really, really hard, but no one's gonna see you as brilliant as you are, because people don't appreciate you as much as they should. Because you know, well, not everyone knows, you know, but you know how extraordinary you are. You've seen it yourself. You know that you are capable of great, great things. Not a lot of people even feel that. Not a lot of people even think they have the capability to do those things, but you know it within yourself. And even so, you get mistreated. Even so, nobody appreciates you. Even so, you don't receive the same treatment as, you know, someone who is more privileged than you receive. And I don't know, I just find that very disheartening in this world. And it's a lot of the reasons why you see a lot of creatives that are women specifically, and also black women, giving up on their talents, giving up on their dreams, you know, because this world wasn't built for that. And it's been clear all this time that like this world doesn't want you to showcase how extraordinary you are. You know, maybe it does, maybe I'm wrong. Feel free to say whatever you want to say, because I am just like 18 and some girl somewhere. But I don't know, it's being proven to me more and more that I could have all of the knowledge ever. I could have a knowledge spanning from Tibetan Buddhism, Christian spirituality. I could know everything there is to know about spirituality, music theory, art theory, fucking gender studies, racial studies, political studies, and to society, to men, they'll just see me as that. As just that girl. Like, no one will really appreciate you more than you appreciate yourself, which is why I think you should just do what you want anyways, because life's too short to care about how other people appreciate you, because as long as you appreciate yourself, that's fine. But I just find it very disheartening that women have to be, specifically black women, have to be so, like, we have to work, like, existing is a full-time job. Like, we have to work just to be seen as human beings. It's just very disheartening. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say for now. I don't even have like an intro and outro yet, so look at my cereal. Oh.